Hello students. Um, so if you want to download ISO file for Ubuntu operating system, so you can visit this website ubuntu.com download desktop. So here you have the LTS version 24.04.3 and you click on download, and this should start the process of downloading. So it says it will start automatically, so I don't want, it's already going on, the process is going on over here. So you can see it's downloading the ISO file, and so it's like 5.9 GB. So once you download the ISO file, you can create a virtual machine using this ISO file. So for example, I have already got some ISO file which I had downloaded in the past. So you can see there's an ISO file over here. It's called the disk image file. Now once your file is downloaded, you can create a virtual machine using this ISO file in VirtualBox. So let me open VirtualBox. So here I have two other machines, but you can create a new machine. In your case, you will say machine new, and just make sure you've got good amount of space in C drive. So you can go to C drive and right click and click properties, and you can see I have 18 GB, which is less actually. 18 GB is not enough. So you need to empty more space from your C drive, remove anything that you don't need, or you use um, a portable hard disk. So let me see if I can put a portable hard disk and show you. Okay, so my portable hard disk is showing up. So here you see this is a 1 TB portable hard disk, and I've got around 787 GB. So I can maybe save it in. So I already have one version of Ubuntu here, but I can also save this in a folder where there is a good amount of space. So you can give a virtual machine name. So if let's say you're creating a Ubuntu machine, so you can say this is my Ubuntu machine or something, and it is a Linux Ubuntu and all this. Now here there is an option called ISO image, which you need to browse. So you can click on other, and you can visit the website wherever those files are. So right now, where is my file? So let's say my file. I think I already have the path. So it's in users, admins, so downloads. So I have a one ISO file over here. So I can choose this or the file that you have downloaded. So I'm not going to choose this file. I'm going to use the file which I am downloading currently. But here is where you can choose your ISO image, and so you can you may don't have to configure this part. So when you are going to virtual hardware, here is where you are going to select your memory requirement. So right now it is 2048 MB of memory. Now how much memory do I have? So for that, can I get it from here? No, not from here. So system info. So let me see if I can type that command and see. It's providing. Okay, so it says total physical memory is 8 GB, which means out of 8 GB, whatever memory I use for the virtual machine, that is what is going to be used. So I have 8 GB memory, means maximum this can be 8192 MB, but you have to make this 4096, means at least 4 GB for, so that your machine is not slow. Then you need to select the hard disk over here, and here instead of 25 GB make it 50 GB, and let the other settings be as it is. It is going to create a ubuntu.vdi. It is so your ISO file is going to get converted into a virtual machine, which will be stored in this file ubuntu.vdi. So all your virtual machine, anything that you work or install in that machine is going to be stored in just one file. You can take this file and import it in any other machine also, or any other box. So this is also possible. So here you can see use an existing VDI file, so which I don't want to use. I want to create a new one using a ISO file. So ISO file is going to get converted to VDI file, and then you click finish, and then it will start the process of installation, which is going to take little bit of time. So it is not finishing, maybe because of some option. Maybe I need to select this, which I have not done as yet, so it is not allowing me to finish. But once you select, it will, your machine will take few minutes to be created. But once it is created, you should see a Ubuntu entry over here, just like I have DevOps entry over here. Now if I click this machine, DevOps project, so if I click start, then that machine starts up. It takes a few seconds. So I'm setting up a DevOps project, a machine which will, where I can experiment my DevOps with some of the tools. So you see my machine is starting up. So let's give it a few minutes, and it should take around a minute or so to start up. In the meantime, let's see how my downloads are going. Download process is going on. So download process is going on slow. Around 19 minutes is still left for the entire download, but it has got a good speed of 3 MB per second. This is on my normal phone Wi-Fi. So if you have a broadband, it will be faster than this. But even using a normal phone Wi-Fi, so I have, I think I have around at least 3 GB per day. You can say 3 to 5 GB per day subscription. So which is like 120 GB or maybe 150 GB per month. Oh, it's 50 GB per month. Yes, I have got 50 GB of per month, out of which I'm using this. So I'm using Airtel Wi-Fi right now because I don't have broadband in this location. But normally a broadband with 50 Mbps connection is good. So let this go on. In the meanwhile, I go back to my VirtualBox and I click show. Show means will show me my whatever machine I have started. It's taking time for some reason. Okay, so it's trying to start up. So this DevOps project, I've used a lighter version of Ubuntu, which is called Lubuntu. So Lubuntu also I could have used because I have very limited internet speed, and so I downloaded a smaller version of Ubuntu, which is called Lubuntu, Lubuntu, and using this I created this machine called DevOps. So the reason you are doing this exercise is because you are doing a DevOps course. It is where you are going to be dealing with machines and networks. And so this exercise is about creating a simple virtual machine using the ISO file in VirtualBox, and maybe use that machine to practice Linux. So Linux is what is used in most DevOps project, and that is what you need to know. So so you can practice your Linux commands once this machine is ready. So currently this computer is running slow because of the download process and the VirtualBox and recording that is going on right now. The recording is going on, so there's a lot of memory that is being used. So maybe I can look into task manager. So you see, out of 7.9 GB, 82% of the memory is currently in use. So you should be able to monitor any machine, and the three main things that you need to monitor is any machine. Whenever I say machine, remember SMP. SMP means S for storage, storage means disk, M for memory, and CPU, P for processor. SMP. So anytime I say SMP, anytime I say machine, machine means SMP. So I'm going to probably give a briefing on that. So because there's a lot of memory been occupied by all these softwares running on my machine, it is slow. So I have a very small laptop, and that's why this problem is I'm facing over here. So this is going to take time, so I'm not going to waste any time, but anytime you want to start the machine, so this is how you can power off the machine, and everything will be powered off. And if you want to delete the project, you can right click and click on remove. I'm not going to remove, of course, because I need this machine, but in case if you by mistake your machine is not created properly, you can remove this, and once you remove, you have to delete all the files over here, otherwise it is still going to occupy storage space. So make sure you check this and then click remove. So I'm not going to click remove now, but that is how these virtual machines are created. So now this virtual machine, my Unix machine, DevOps Unix machine is created over here. Another machine I have got is Prometheus Grafana. So every machine is taking around 10 GB, 20 GB. So you require, so every time I share some machine with you, you will have to download it, and but at least for now, learn how to create virtual machine if you want to make a career in DevOps. Thank you.